The world we live in today has turned into an amazing place. We are now seeing technological advances and the overall knowledge of humans increase exponentially every day. In this video, you will learn 10 amazing new facts that have just recently been discovered and learned. A few of them have totally uprooted common knowledge and accepted practices. By the end of this video, you will be eagerly awaiting even more fascinating developments in the near future. Stay tuned. This is Mind Guild. Number 1. PTSD levels of U.S. prison employees are similar to that of war veterans. A recent study from Washington State University showed that 19% of prison employees suffer from diagnosable PTSD. This rate is equal to that of veterans from the Iraqi and Afghanistan wars, and it's a higher rate of PTSD than police officers typically have. Prison employees routinely witness blood, violence, and sufferings at levels that most of us could only imagine. The rate of PTSD among the general population is around 3.5%, meaning that prison employees are about 6 times more likely to develop it. Number 2. After death, we are very much aware that we have died. Scientists have discovered that a surge of electricity enters the brain moments before brain death. They have also learned that it can take hours before the brain completely shuts down after we die. Even after our heart stops and we quit breathing, we are still conscious for as long as 20 seconds. These facts, along with data from all the near-death experiences that have occurred, pretty much confirm the fact that we are very much aware of when we have died after death. Number 3. Cancer patients choosing alternative treatments are twice as likely to die. A new study shows that cancer patients who choose alternative remedies alongside conventional treatments were twice as likely to die from the disease. The study showed that patients who choose alternative remedies like traditional Chinese medicine were more likely to pick and choose from conventional cancer treatments such as chemotherapy and surgery, likely figuring that their alternative treatments would fill in the gaps. But in many cases, the decision to opt out of additional conventional treatments are proving fatal. Number 4. Electrical brain stimulation can reduce violent impulses by over 50%. Groundbreaking research had just been completed by the University of Pennsylvania and the Nanyang Technological University in Singapore, showing a possible breakthrough in humans who are likely to violently assault others. In a double-blind experiment, 86 healthy adults underwent 20 minutes of transcranial direct current stimulation in the prefrontal cortex. This new stimulation is nowhere near as intense as the old electroshock therapy. In 2 scenarios, those receiving the stimulation were 47% and 70% less likely to seek a violent response. Number 5. Animals are becoming nocturnal to avoid humans. Just like ancient humans used to go out at night to avoid the dinosaurs, some animals now are becoming nocturnal just to avoid us. A meta-analysis that included 76 studies of 62 mammals on 6 different continents showed that almost all of them are shifting their activities to the nighttime just to prevent human interaction. An example of this is the sun bear, which comes from Southeast Asia. When it's observed in places with few people around, only 19% of sun bear activities take place at night. However, at a research camp in Sumatra where there are lots of people, 90% of the sun bear activities were moved to the nighttime. Number 6. 4 cups of daily coffee protects against heart disease. A new study published in PLOS Biology shows that a physiologically relevant dose of caffeine which is roughly equivalent to 4 cups of coffee, protects cardiovascular cells from damage. It has long been known that caffeine is associated with a reduced risk of type 2 diabetes, stroke, and heart disease. These researchers wanted to know why. According to their research, a mitochondrial protein, P27, actually protects heart muscles from cell death and helps repair those muscles after a heart attack. Number 7. New study shows that ugly people have bigger incomes. Previous research indicated attractive people receive more compensation in terms of their career. However, this new study, with a huge sample size of 20,000 people that was recently published in the Journal of Business Psychology, has proven otherwise. The biggest takeaway is that being perceived as very unattractive did not incur an income penalty at all. For attractiveness measures earlier in life, echoes of this pattern were present, as the very unattractive went on to earn significantly more by the age of 29 than those who were earlier rated as attractive. Number 8. Dogs might be more rational than humans. A cognitive psychologist from Yale University recently demonstrated how well dogs learn from humans. She indicated that dogs were in many ways better at learning from us than we are at learning from ourselves. Humans tend to become very irrational in trying to imitate others as an assurance that we are performing a task the right way. We tend to overthink situations to the point where we end up performing tasks very poorly. Dogs, on the other hand, simply observe and seek the best way to accomplish a task in a much more rational manner. Number 9. Artificial intelligence knows how to boost the brain's memory. When it comes to black boxes, there is none more black than the human brain. According to scientists, our gray matter is so complex that it can't quite understand itself. Researchers at the University of Pennsylvania show that machine learning algorithms can be used to decode and then enhance human memory. This is done by applying electrical pulses to the brain using electrodes. The key is knowing the precise time in which to apply the electrode pulses, and artificial intelligence has learned how to do this accurately. Number 10. In 3 years, lab-grown beef will be served in restaurants. When Dutch researchers unveiled the first lab-grown burger in 2013, they announced that the single serving cost would be more than $300,000. They now claim that new technology will allow them to scale their cultured meat, and it will be on the market by the year 2021. The key to lower cost is wholly dependent on their new 25,000-liter bioreactors, which will grow tissue that will be made into their lab-grown burgers. If you learned something new from this video, then subscribe to my channel right now. Which of these 10 amazing new facts did you find most interesting and compelling? Let me know by leaving a comment below.